Alright, I'm going to create a tutorial on how to insert an image into a Google Doc on an iPad. To do this, you have to actually go into the Safari and go to Google Apps through the web. So I'm going to show you how to do that and then kind of show you how we can go back and forth between the apps and the web. So the first thing you want to do is go into Safari and open up Safari, and what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to Google. So when you go into Google, if you're not logged into your GAPS account, you want to make sure you go up in the upper right hand corner right here and log into your GAPS account. I currently am, but your GAPS account, like always, is your grad year, first four of your last name, first three of your first name at gaps.sartell.k12.mn.us. Mine's a little different since I don't have a grad year or anything like that. Once you get logged into Google, then what you're going to want to do is go to the More button across the top, and we want to go into the Drive. So once we're into Drive, it's going to pull up this version that's really, it's called the mobile version. So you can see I have the mobile version here. And to start a new document inside the mobile version, if this is a new document, that's where you'd want to go, is over in the upper right hand corner. There's a little paper with a pencil on it. We go ahead and click on that, and the two options we can start is a spreadsheet or a document. I'm just going to say I'm going to start a document, and I'm just going to call this my, let's just call it example file. I hit create. After I hit create, it's going to again bring up the mobile version of this, and now to add an actual image into this picture, what we need to do is go ahead and go to the desktop version. Underneath the desktop version, you can see it brings up kind of what we're more familiar with about looking at on the computer, the actual version of the Google Docs. So what we want to do is with Google Docs then, we want to insert an image, you got to go to the Insert button across the top. Then you can go to Image, and then the image that we want has to be into your camera roll. So if you've saved something from doing a Google search and you saved it to your camera roll, you could go in and choose an image and choose from the existing. And I'm going to say I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this image right here, an image of a piece of paper that I actually just took a picture of. And now I have that image inserted into my Google Doc. So now you can see it's into my Google Doc, and to actually word process this now, it's not as user-friendly to word process inside this desktop version. I certainly can, and I would just start typing here when I hit return, and then you could see if I scroll up, this is my example. And so I could start word processing right here and it would show up. But instead of doing that, what I want to do is after I get my image in that I need that, well then I can just go into my Google Drive, my actual Google Drive. So I can show you that, which is up here in the right hand corner. And now when I log into Google Drive, you can see it should refresh. Here's the example file. Once I click on the example file, you can see now that that image that I just inserted in there, that piece of paper, and now in here it's going to be much easier to word process. It's actually designed so. Let's go in and start typing. This is my paper. So now I can actually word process. I've got that image inserted in there. The only trick that you want to know is that you can't always reshape these images. It doesn't allow you to do that, but you could put it in the center of the paper. If you need to go ahead and actually do any editing of the image or resizing, you'd have to do that on a computer, but this should fully function to get you an image into your document. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me or let me know. Thank you.